Ousainou Darboe taxaw mu ne moom du gis doomi Gambia buy jooy te loolu yàgg na du tey xale yi ñoo xamut waaye 1981 bi coup d'état bi amee Gambia binte kilifa Gambia yëpp Lawyer Darboe mu ngi nii moo leen fa génne mu jógee foofu soo am benn pol waajmaan bu nekkoon Brikama dëkk Guinée nekk Guinéen di waajmaan ci fuuri mburu ñu ne xaalis réer na fa ñu yóbbu ko police Brikama ñu door ko boobu dee Lawyer Darboe mu ne moom duñ gis fu ñu dee toroxale doomi jàmbur mu taxawal pol boobu ba mu wiin kees bi ñii ñu daxaleen ñii ñu summi leen
My name is Maimuna Ndure Darboe, and I'm the first wife of lawyer Ousainou Darboe. I've been married to him 46 years this year. We got married in June 20, 1975. It's been 46 years to date. Ousainou has been a very good husband to us, and he's been a very good dad to our kids. He's always been there for them. He provides whatever they want, and he always makes sure that both the wives and the kids are happy at all times. Since he ventured into politics, we know that he will be the Ousainou for everybody. So I understood that, and I know that he will be having less time with us, but that is understanding, knowing the nature of politics. In fact, when that happened, I was not in the Gambia. I was in the United States of America. And he joined me there to inform me officially of his decision. And to be honest with you, I never wanted politics. And he knew that. So he came, he said, Maya, I'm sorry, but the Gambian people have interest in me to lead the United Democratic Party. And it is time that somebody has to sacrifice for our children and our grandchildren. So I told him, Ousainou, even though I don't like politics, you have supported me all my life in whatever I wanted to do until I achieved that goal. So I am behind you. I will give you all the support I can until whatever God decides in the end. And I will continue supporting him. He has been a very good husband, and even before he ventured into politics, Ousainou was a man of the people. Our house was always full with relatives, friends, extended family. So I was already used to the crowd. Well, he got the news of Solo's death on Friday around 10 p.m. And he called all the executive members to an emergency meeting. And after they left, he explained to me that they will be going out. At first, it was scary for us, knowing the type of person Yaya Jammeh is. And he even prepared us. He said, I might not come back alive. So it was very, very scary. Yeah. But I know he's a brave man. I know he always stands for what is right, even if it means that he's going to endure hardship. Once he feels that this is right, that's what he will do. And I think that was a right decision for him, because Solo died for the country. He just wanted to have electrical reform. He made a peaceful demonstration. He was not armed. He just wanted to walk all the way up to IEC and hand over the letter to IEC demanding for electoral reform. So he didn't do anything wrong. And it costed him his life. And he did this for the Gambia. So if a young person, a young man like Solo, can die for the Gambia and leave his young kids behind, what should Ousainou and the others wait for? I could remember Lamin Diba, when they called the meeting, he stood up. Why are we wasting time? If Solo has sacrificed his life, Why should we wait? Let's all go out. There's nothing to discuss. Let's go. And when they were going, he made a statement that the executive members will be in the front. And Hussein was ready to take the first bullet that was going to be shot. So this is a man who has sacrificed for his country, who has endured pain, and was ready to die for his country. He was ready to take the first shot that was going to be fired. So I'm very proud of him. When Hussein was going into politics, he prepared us. He told us that he was expecting death. He was expecting life imprisonment. He could even be maimed. So he prepared us, and I think that helped me a lot. It was very hard because I have grandchildren who couldn't understand. Why is he in prison? When is he coming home? And I couldn't explain that to them. So it was very tough as far as the grandchildren are concerned, and maybe some of his relatives. They couldn't understand why Hussein was in jail, and it was hard for me to explain. But it was a tough time. But still, I put up a brave face. People will meet here when we are going to court. After court, they will all come and have lunch here. And I think the way he prepared me made me to be a strong person in his absence. I felt sad. I know that he was malnourished. I know he was not treated well because he used to have asthma attacks. Yeah. And we have a nebulizer at home. I tried to get that nebulizer to prisons, but in the beginning, I was denied. But later on, they had a very good nurse who was very helpful. He managed to convince the authorities that Hussein really needed this machine. And when I got a phone call from her, I was so happy and excited. I took the machine straight away, and then he felt much better. Hussein Darboe is a very honest man. Throughout his career as a lawyer and his personal life, he has always conducted himself with great integrity and honesty. He always stands for what is right, no matter what the circumstances. He always stands for what is right. And he likes helping people. In his legal practice, he has defended so many people who couldn't afford legal fees and got them freed. He even defended the uncle of Yaya Jammeh in the 1981 coup d'etat called James Jonkung Jammeh. He defended Sheriff Mustafa Diba, and even the entire cabinet of the PPP government in 1994. He defended them. So in his job, he looks only for justice. Whether you have money to pay him or not, he will always stand for you. He will be in court and see somebody who has legal problem and doesn't have legal fees, and he would approach the judge and tell him, I will represent him. And he does it for free. And he has done so many times. So he is full of sympathy. He is always ready to help people. And he is honest, very, very honest. I feel proud. I feel happy. And really, I've been his advisor. And whenever he follows my advice, he never regrets it. And I'm glad that he always follows my advice. I don't do it in public. I do it privately in our bedroom, just between me and him. He's very jovial. He's very kind. He's very jovial. And he loves dancing. We used to go to nightclubs a lot. We'll be the first to go in and we'll be last to come out.
Oh, wow, really? Oh, wow.
This is a man who doesn't keep grudges. He will never revenge on anyone. I want to assure every Gambian that Hussein is not the type of person who will go for revenge. He will put the past behind him and work for the betterment of the Gambian people and the Gambia. He has no time for revenge, and he will never revenge. I think the Gambian people deserve a president who is truly patriotic, a man who loved his country, a man who has sacrificed for his country, and will put the interests of the country and its people first. rather than himself. This is Ousainou Darboe. And I'm promising every Gambian that if they vote for Ousainou, there will be a new Gambia. No revenge. And he will work with everybody, every stakeholder, to see that the developmental challenges we face as a nation, we can overcome or we can conquer. This is Ousainou Darboe.
Gambia la tariko kono lawyer Ousainou Darboe ninku mu bilen atolota
Gambian Paul Ousainou Darboe aniola at prison pour Gambia est free.
25 years mbe dokuola yen lipa yen sorom mamuru koma lafta bankola ani bankola Cairo Gambia dingol beye wala suje wala tina ninga kumandiro ke ani mola kumandir bukambulo.
We are coming here to start change.
The youth are ready for a change, and the change is going to happen from December 4th. Inshallah, Mr. Darboe will be elected.
The love is real, and the love for the party leader is authentic. These people are not faking it.
UDP ñom ko fo dañu banko ka Ousainou Darboe ñom mo da dañu banko ka adum comme 4 December Gambia be la fo itandere e carte o faye ak next president of the Gambia His Excellency lawyer Chef Numukunda Darboe
bimu Gambian kol tentu lungleti ka Gambian kol be tentu aleni lan ya men fanan soto nte kundinto.
New UDP, New Gambia.